This Sunday, today, monotheists around the world are celebrating Passover and Easter and Ramadan. Because here in our congregational humanist community, we practice pluralism and we claim ourselves part of the Unitarian Universalist Association, I will remind us that one of the tenets of Unitarian Universalism is that each religion holds a piece of the truth. Here are some truths that these traditions hold: liberation, renewal, sacrifice. Each of us has in our lives longed for liberation. Each of us has experienced renewal in some ways. Each of us has had occasion for sacrifice. These are timeless values. These are things that put us in touch with what it means to be human in this life. The need for liberation, for renewal, for sacrifice. Hold those three. We are not so separate from the rest of the world today. And we too are a religion, and today we celebrate a holy day. We celebrate Earth Day because we love our home, because it is the only home we know, because it gives us all we need. To be a religion means that we are bound together by covenant, by care of one another, by shared values and commitments, by some common goals. One branch of religious humanism, congregational humanism as we often call it here, is religious naturalism. Here's how Professor Demian Wheeler of United Theological Seminary of the Twin Cities talks about religious naturalism. What is it exactly? Here's his, well, he says it's a one-sentence definition, but he's a seminarian. I mean, he's a theologian, so it's a really long sentence. Religious naturalism is a perspective that regards nature as both exhaustive of reality, it's all of reality, and worthy of deep reverence and devotion. On the one hand, nature is all there is. There is no such thing as the supernatural. On the other hand, it is possible and desirable to live a spiritually fulfilling existence on a completely naturalistic basis. For the religious naturalist, nature itself is capable of evoking awe, wonder, gratitude, amazement, celebration. Nature itself is the object of our ultimate concerns and commitments. Nature itself is sacred, i.e., it is vitally and centrally important to us and thus deserving of our utmost loyalty. Religious naturalism invites us to respond spiritually, ethically, and even theologically to the mystery, value, power, beauty, terror, and transcendent depths of this world. When I first heard this frame, boy, it captured me. It really captured me because I feel a little lost if I don't feel something calling me to that spiritual depth, to respond to the mystery and value and power and beauty and terror and transcendent depths of the world. I am a believer in science. You know that I am. And I need something more than cold data. I know some of you love to cuddle up to your data. I know you do. Bless you. I need something more. I need metaphorical language, and religious naturalism invites me into that. It is this frame that I take with me into places like our recent Be the Spark training. You may know that we recently hosted Be the Spark training with Minnesota Interfaith Power and Light. We invited congregations, from Unitarian Universalist congregations from around the Twin Cities in the state, and over 2 different settings, about 30 different people participated. It was marvelous. 3 or 4 different congregations. We made connections with different congregations. And by we, I mean led by the First Unitarian Society Climate Justice Team. And let me just stop for a moment and let's have a hand for our Climate Justice Team. They are doing it, y'all. They are doing it. It is this frame of religious naturalism that I bring into the work of climate justice. Greta Thunberg says, I don't want your hope. I want you to panic. I want you to panic right now. And I think there's something to that. There's something important to that. But I can't do anything if I'm panicking. I get really paralyzed. And so doom and gloom is paralyzing to me. Oh, happy day. We've got young people who are ready to come here. Y'all, I knew it was going to be a little improv-ish at this moment. And so, young people, I'm going to invite y'all to come on in. And we're going to get a little traveling music. And y'all can just come on in. Come right up here to the front. I get a little, there we go. Oh, excellent. Good morning. Hey, we knew that was going to be a little, we didn't know exactly what was going to happen. Thank you. See what we can do here? Hey, did y'all have a candy hunt this morning? Did everybody get some candy? Was it pretty good? Did you get enough candy? No. That was... You got 2 giant lollipop. Sugar rush. 1 giant Tootsie Roll and 2 little Tootsie Rolls.
I also got 1 giant Tootsie Roll.
Also another giant Tootsie Roll. Anybody else want to? And a lollipop. Oh, I love it that people have got... Oh, that's so great. Well... A Tootsie Roll flavored lollipop. We have not lived. Well, thank you for coming in here this morning. I'm going to step right down here. Bob, you got me? We good? We don't know how it's all going to work out. Good morning. Well, today is a very special day here at FUS because we are celebrating Earth Day. And so in a little while, a special thing is going to happen. So I want to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen, and then I'm going to tell you about a song, and then I'm going to teach you a song. I teach all of us a song in a few minutes, okay? So what do you know, if anything, about Earth Day or why we celebrate it? What do you know about Earth Day? Anything? Okay, that's fine. If I asked them, they'd come up with silly things to say. They might not know either. Earth Day is a day that we celebrate our home, right? Do you know that the Earth is a planet and it's our home? Have you ever lived on a different planet besides Earth? No?
You have? How'd you do that, Ada? You just got moved onto one? Did you come back to Earth? Before you were on a different planet. Well, we're really glad that you came to this planet. So we all, at least for right now, live here on the planet Earth, right? And Earth gives us everything we need. We have water, and we have air, and we have food, and we have Tootsie Roll flavored lollipops, and we have chocolate if we want it, if we can eat it, and we have everything we need. We have music here on Earth, and we have people who love us, and we have things to learn, right? We got everything we need here on Earth. Air to breathe, and what's the thing? We have to take care of it, right? So, do you go into, well, I don't know, some of y'all look a little sketchy. Would you go into your house and start a fire? Not in the fireplace, just like, would you just start a fire in your bedroom and just burn it down? No. That wouldn't be good because you would burn down your house, right? Right, you wouldn't be taking care of your house. Right, so that's what we have to do to our planet, because it's our home. We wouldn't just go start a fire that we wouldn't take care of. And how many people does it take to take care of our planet? Just one person? 1 million.
Actually, 7 billion.
Actually, 7 billion. Exactly. And what is that? That is all of us, right? Okay, can you do it by yourself? No. So one of the things that we do, because we have music, is it's nice to sing to the earth. Does it really make a difference? Well, I don't know if it makes a difference to the earth, but it makes a difference to me. What happens if I sing to the water? Does it make a difference to the water? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the sound goes down. Maybe the sound does. Maybe the sound waves make a difference. And it makes a difference to me. So there is a woman named Doreen Day. She is an Ojibwe woman, and she went to a conference, and a scientist said it makes a difference if you sing to the water. And the very least thing you can do is sing to the water every day. Talk to the water every day. And so she started talking to the water, and she started talking to her grandson. And as she drove him to school every day, they started saying some words that were, "We love you, water. Thank you, water. You bless us. We respect you." And so every day they said these words, "We love you, water. Thank you, water. We respect you." And then her grandson, as she drove him to school, said, "Hey, Grandma, nokomis is the word for grandmother. Nokomis, why can't we say this in our language?" And she thought, "Oh no, now I have to learn it in our language." And so she went to his Ojibwe language teacher and said, "Can you write it out for me?" And the language teacher did, and they said it every day in their language. And then the grandson said, "Hey, what if we sing it?" And they started singing it, and they sang it every day. And then the grandson said, "What if we sing it? We teach everybody else to sing it." And everyone on the planet could sing this song. And so they taught it. And I was in a place one time where they taught it to me. And they said, "Teach it to everybody." And I thought that meant teach it to you and teach it to you. So we're going to learn it right now. Bob's going to put a slide up on the screen. And if you young ones want to turn around so you can see it, and I'm going to sing it a few times. I'm going to just start singing it, and I'm going to use my hand to kind of give you the pitch. And when you feel like you can sing it, come in and join me. We're also going to sing this outside during our water ceremony. Ni be, 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 ni be 기소에 님이고 니베 기사기이고 기미괴추에 님이고 기소에 님이고 니베 기사기이고 기미괴추에 님이고 기소에 님이고. Once more now. 니베 기사기이고 기미괴추에 님이고 기소에 님이고. How beautifully you sang that. How beautifully we sang that lullaby, that sweet song to water. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Right now, you folks are going to go find your adults. And your adults are going to either stand up or wave your hands so your young ones can come find you. All right? Young adults, can you gather your... Ada, I see your mom back there. Can you see her? Okay. Can adults gather your young ones? All right. We see you folks who belong with who you belong with. Okay. We're not ready just yet. Okay. And there are other young ones in the back. Okay. And they can just come in and find their adults or come to the front as they wish. See how we do improv around here? Okay. Oh, I had so much more to say. Sure, you want my password, I know. There we go. Not doom and gloom. Doom and gloom doesn't work for us. If doom and gloom had worked for us about the climate, it would have worked by now. In the same way that being hard on yourself, if that was going to work, it would have worked by now. Right? Doom and gloom is not going to work for us. Hope and love and working together is what works. Is what is going to work for us and how we know how to work together. It's what leads us to liberation and to renewal and helps us live with the sacrifices that we will need to make. So here's what's going to happen next. In a few moments, the band is going to play a song, and we're going to learn the chorus, and we're all going to sing the chorus together. And at that point, Catherine's crew is going to exit. You know who you are. All right? In a few minutes, and I'll go like that. Okay? We'll all sing that song. At the end of the assembly, we're all going to recess out of here over to the park for a brief water ritual with the puppet and the banners, and it'll be brief. We'll sing a couple of these songs that we just sang. Some of you may have gotten a little slip of paper with the lyric on them, but maybe not everyone. And our greeters are going to have some of those by the doors as we exit to go over to the park, and you can share those. After our short ritual, please come back into the building. We've got a couple of tables set up with activities and things to sign up for. If you want to know what you can do for the climate, we've got you. We've got you. We've got activities to sign up for, tree planting and getting involved with our
bike rack project, and information about the statewide climate call with Senator Tina Smith, super important, coming up. Also hot cider. So be sure and come back after our short ritual, all right? That's what's going to happen next. I'll just say, I'll close with these thoughts from Jane Goodall. The climate justice team read her book, The Book of Hope, this year. And she says she has 4 reasons for hope. And these have lived with me. Boy, I hold on to these. They fuel my religious naturalism. They fuel my desire to be in this community and working with you. The amazing human intellect, the resilience of nature, the power of young people, and the indomitable human spirit. That's us. May it be so.